All right, we're back. Got the shot in my back, feeling pretty good right about now. So we're not going to do anything too strenuous, but we're going to try to swap out these lights. So hopefully this works. I had an original set of LED lights for all the way around, and unfortunately they would not screw into the socket. So I don't know the manufacturing defect on them or what. I don't know. So I picked up another cheap set. So we have these. I don't know if you can make that out. The outer rim is white, driving lights, amber for the middle for blinkers up front. And then we have red for the rear, which is going to be red. And I have smoke lenses right here. There's the smoke lenses that I got. So they're relatively clear. Even though they're smoked, you should be able to see the signals without a problem. So we're going to see if we can get these in. When you do this job, always get the biggest flathead screwdriver you can get. So it fits nicely into the slot. Each lens has a slot for popping them off. So you get the biggest one you can get and basically either turn right or left, and that lens pops right off in your hands. So there's the lens. Let's get this bulb out. There's the bulb. I always use gloves for jobs like this because I don't want to get oils from my hands on the bulbs. So, all right, let's see if we'll get that. See, now this style, the way it's made, basically you have just a base, but they fill it with glue. So it shouldn't really give you a hard time putting it in, but we'll see. And you'll line it up with your wires. You got to push in and turn. All right, there we go. And then when you put this in, basically what you do is you wind the wire behind it and pop that in place. And then your new lens basically is what holds it in. Now when I put the lens back, I try to look for the slot. It's here somewhere. There it is right there, the slot. So always try to put that to the outside so I can get this on here, get this in place. But the slot, so this way when you do it, it makes it easier to take the lens off next time you need to take it off. This wire's a little thick. Try to get this to coil up even where we need it so we can get the lens on. Lost my slot. There it is. Now let's see. Nope, that ain't fitting either. Tell me you're going to give me trouble like the last set that I got. We shall see here. Looks like they might be made a little too big. Now let's see what we got here. Trying to get it to sit down in. If you can see that, there's like a well that they sit in. So we'll try to get that down in there without it popping out. And then get the lens on. Oh, there we go. That got it. That looks to be it. Very good. Now that's in. I'm just going to do a quick test. Find the key here and see what we got. So the bulb has to, the LED has to sit perfectly inside. Okay. Good there. Now, let's see. How's that look on the camera? It's going to have hyper flash because we are replacing regular bulbs with LED, but I do have the fix for that. And the fix for that is going to be the Custom Dynamics stabilizer. This is a stabilizer, and this plugs in under the seat right in the harness. There's no wiring, snipping, splicing, it just plugs right in. Tie it up under the seat with a zip tie, and that gets rid of your hyper flash. Some guys like the hyper flash. They actually prefer it because they think it gets attention better, but I don't know. We'll see. See what we got. All right, let's see if we can get this next one done. Where's the slot? There we go. That's this one. This one out. don't want to lose these in case something happens and I have to put this all back in, all the factory stuff back in. Or, you know, if I do decide to sell it, the person I sell it to may not like the LEDs. Why, I don't know, but, you know, some people are different. All right, let's get this one in and turned. That's good. Same thing. Coil up the wire. Get this into, it has to sit directly into, there's like a well there it has to sit into. Of course, I'm not prepared because I forgot to grab the next lens. All right, go for the next one. And one thing I will say, these aftermarket lenses seem to fit really tight, which is nice because I have had some that are very loose and they are not fun to deal with. All right, find my slot. I like it to the outside when I do it. There we go. All right. Like I said, this is a quick job and it's not expensive. Let's see. Very good. Left side. Yep, blinking nice. Interesting. Now with the other one in, that's not hyper flashing. So this bike may not actually require the load stabilizer. We'll know once we get the other ones in. So, now we got to get to the front here. Let's see what I got. They're right up top. It's just a matter of where they put the slot to get the bulb cover off. Okay, of course they put it to the bottom. Like I said, I always try to make things easier on myself and on the next guy. That's why I try to use what the hell you call them? I can't even think. I'm being dense today. Anti-seize when I'm doing work. Anti-seize helps the next guy when you got something that has to come apart that can rust, cause you a problem. The anti-seize works well. Just bear with me for a minute. I am raising my camera stand up, locking it in place so you guys can see exactly what the heck I'm doing here. All right, very good. All right, we're going to get this side first since it's handy. Get the screwdriver. They put the slot down to the bottom. I should be able to get to that, I hope. Yeah, they really angled that to a bad position. All right, very good. Pop this one. Now these, when they come out, the pins are generally staggered on an 1157 or pretty much any dual bulb. So this one coming out, I'll hold it up here. You can see the staggering on the pins. Okay? So when you put the replacement back in, make sure you stagger the pins the exact same way. That'll make it easier, and you know the bulb is incorrect, and you won't have the issue. Now see, here's the LED, and I've got the pin. That pin's the lower pin. There's the upper pin. Goes into the slot. Easier said than done sometimes. Like so. And turn it. Very good. And then the same thing, you're going to coil up your wire carefully. Get the wire behind the LED so it can sit down in. And that way it sits down in so you can get the lens on. And of course I'm not prepared with another lens. It happens. The next one I'll be prepared for. Or so I claim. Alright, yeah, we're going to, again, I want to find where my slot's going to be. It's right there. I always like them, like I said, to the outside. You go to the outside with it, and it's just so much better for the next guy when you go to take it off. All right, let's see what we got here. Nice. And there's your blinking amber. And there goes the hyper flash again. So we'll see what happens when we get the last one in. Hopefully, it'll slow it down. I won't have to change the piece on it. So now we're going to go around to the other one on the front here. Move the camera. Get it in position. Lens, I won't forget it this time, it'll be in my damn pocket. Last bulb. Come around over here. Make sure you guys can see what I'm doing, of course. Let's see, how we doing here? So if I crank this way, you can see it a little better. I'm gonna move the camera back. Get it into position, very good. Now, where'd they hide the slot on this one? Probably to the inside again, I'll bet. Yep. Why they do this, all they do is make frustration for themselves and others. Pardon my big head. There we go. Very good. That gets that one. Shouldn't need the screwdriver anymore. I'll put that over here. Get this bulb out. Well, again, you note the position of the bulb. And on this side, the lower pin is to the top over here. So that way you put that in, you don't have to worry about struggling. Just always make sure it's lined up right, because actually you can get them in. And if you get it in, you'll be like, why isn't half the bulb working? And the issue's going to be because the bulb is in wrong. All right, very good. Line this up back in behind there. Come on. Need one more, I think. Yeah, that should work now. And then the lens is in my pocket this time. And we put the slot to the outside. There it is right there. And I just noticed that that bulb is actually loose on the pivot. So that's something I'm going to have to address also. All right. That seems to be on there. Let's see what we got. Very good. So those are on. Looking good. Let's see. There goes the hyper flash. Okay. So we're going to definitely need the stabilizer on there. So and that'll be saved for another video. So when you first turn it on, it's fine, then it goes into hyper flash. Check the other side again. Yep, very good. Okay, so it will be getting the stabilizer. So that'll be another video because I have to pull everything apart. But that's how quick it is to swap out and go to LED signals. And this kit, again, another Amazon kit, very cheap, good to go. Price-wise, can't beat it. I think this kit cost me $28.99. So if they hold up, everything fits nice. As I said, the lenses, I've never had a set of aftermarket lenses fit this good unless it came from, like, all my street lights, custom dynamics all the way around. Everything's custom dynamics. But the headlight is actually a truck light, 27270C, 27270C. It's the 7-inch LED headlight. You cannot beat truck light headlights. You can't beat their warranty. You can't beat their quality. If you have an issue, they bang it right out. They replace the headlight for you. Send them a picture of what it's doing. They send it like Custom Dynamics does. They send it right to you. So that's something to keep in mind if you're upgrading. And it's something you're going to keep for a long time. In this case here, I'm doing this bike as a budget build, trying to do it as cheap as possible. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe, please, and I'll see you guys in the next video.